Hi, I'm Abe Brown, the creator of the Influencer Formula. Can I ask you a couple quick questions? Is popular the same as good? Is receiving likes and shares and engagement a measure of your inherent worth and value? Is being popular our aim? Is that our goal? You see, there are tens of thousands of people right now spending their days trying to be popular on Instagram and other social media platforms. They're buying outfits, wearing hats, doing anything they can to be seen as cute or sexy or happy or successful. I can't tell you how many people I've run into with an Instagram page for their 6-year-old child or for their new puppy, all hoping desperately to become a social media influencer, a social media rock star. People from all kinds of backgrounds, all kinds of genders, hoping to be the next Justin Bieber, the next Kim Kardashian, the next whoever. You see, Facebook also is filled with people who are looking to be popular. YouTube, totally the same. The highest paid YouTuber this year was an 8-year-old kid. Billions of hours spent by millions of people, most making no money, basically to enrich a few social media platforms. So, given that context, when I started sharing with the world that I discovered the influencer formula, some people just assumed that I was talking about social media influencers. And so they thought it did not apply to them. Nothing could be further from the truth. But let me explain my rationale. See, the modern day definition of an influencer from a social media lens is this. It's a word social media users use to describe themselves, to make themselves feel famous, and more important, when no one really knows who they are or what they do. And their focus is pics for clicks and creating the perception that they're a big deal when they're probably really not. But when you look at the dictionary, you see these definitions of an influencer. One who exerts influence, a person who inspires or motivates the actions of others. An influencer is someone who affects or changes the way that other people behave. To be honest, I think the term influencer has kind of been co-opted by social media. You know what? That's really sad. See, after extensive research, here's the definition of an influencer that we use in the influencer formula. It's one who inspires others to dream more, learn more, do more, and become more. Now, if you're watching this video, it's only because you are already that person. Someone who's inspiring others to dream more, learn more, do more, and become more. You are already an influencer, and I know you're heart-centered in your influence of others. I am not necessarily talking about social media or likes or shares or follows. I am talking about authentic and heart-centered influence. I am talking about authentic and heart-centered impact. I am talking about authentic and heart-centered income. See, the truth is, every single one of us is already an influencer. Entrepreneurs are influencers. Leaders are influencers. Speakers are influencers. Authors are influencers. Business people are influencers. Professionals are influencers. Executives are influencers. Coaches are influencers. I'll tell you what, facilitators, trainers, they're influencers. Healers are influencers. Teachers are influencers. Nonprofit leaders are influencers. Politicians and community leaders, guess what? They're influencers. Wellness practitioners, they're influencers. Personal trainers are influencers. Nutrition experts are influencers. Salespeople are influencers. Lawyers are influencers. Real estate agents are influencers. Marketing experts are influencers. Spiritual leaders are influencers. Social media, online celebrities, they're influencers too. You see, you name it, we're all influencers. So given the fact that we're all influencers already, the real question is simply this. Are we truly having the impact and making the income that we should be? See, one of the things I discovered is that some have income, but not the impact that they really want. And then there's others, they're having impact, they're touching people's lives, but they struggle to make sustainable income. And the only way to have that impact and make that income is by following the influencer formula. So please join us for our next free influencer formula masterclass webinar. The date and the time are below. This free Influencer Formula Masterclass will give you huge information and value add and insight about becoming an authentic and heart-centered influencer with real impact and makes real income, and next steps for fully growing into and leveraging all of that. You can join for free at influencerformula.com. The time and the date are below, and that's influencerformula.com. I can't wait to see you in the masterclass, but register now because space is limited. I can't wait to see you there. influencerformula.com.